And a very pleasant good afternoon to everyone listening to us in Dominica and the region and across the world via the internet. Welcome to another edition, the second edition, the Thursday edition of Small Business Buzz, a program in collaboration with the National Development Foundation of Dominica and Q95, the genuine sound, the bona fide certified, original bona fide right on Q95. That's where we got our fingers on the energy. And today we have with us once again members of the NDFD power team, and from now on we call it the power team, the financial team, the original information team, dissemination team. And today with me is small business expert at the NDFD, once again Mr. Donald Bukasi. I call him Johnny Boy. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you, Franklin, and good afternoon to everybody. Welcome to Nature Isle Small Business Buzz. I can say that this is the heartbeat of Dominica's entrepreneurial spirit. So once again, this is your co-host, Donald Bercasio from the NDFD, bringing you stories, insights, and inspiration from the island's boldest dreamers and doers. So whether you are a small business owner, aspiring entrepreneur, or just curious about what's buzzing in the business world, I can dare say that you are in the right place. Is that correct, Franklin?
Well, not only correct, in fact, you represent the voice of the expert knowledge and how to we're going to use that word too. We're going to empower with ideas, empower with financing, empowerment with structure and structural arrangements, marketing, export and imports, and things of that sort. All things necessary for the advancement of Dominica's small business development. And the idea that you may have, once it's viable and it's doable, it will be done, it will be sponsored, it will be given the resources, the necessary resources, and will help fertilize and germinate your small business ideas into great profits. We have also with us Mr. Damian Dumas, and he is actually the business support specialist at the NDFD, and he's with us. Good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I guess I'm falling in line.
Yeah.
I listened in on Tuesday. It was a great listen, and that was the first of the partnership.
Yeah.
So I just want to say welcome to everyone listening. I always like to pick up my people, the persons making their way away from work, on their way home, my people in Biosh, my people in the Kalinago territory, my people in Kings Hill, Salisbury. Thank you. Welcome. Tune in. There's value to be added today.
Okay, absolutely.
Amazing.
Yeah. I like that. I like that we add in creative.
Those who are driving, right,
Yeah.
on their way to their homes,
Mhm.
those who are in their respective buses. So we want to say hi to them. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and those who are calling will be calling. In fact, we almost forgot. No, we can't forget that one. We have together with us a person, an individual who has a business. Buzzing business on Small Business Buzz. We'll tell you about it, and in a short while, from let's say in the next 20-25 minutes, we'll be talking with her, and so it's a female, and she's going to take us into the corridors of her business and one of the businesses that's really thriving in Dominica. Let me just give you a little update here for the NDFD. Some of their guiding principles: they have the responsibility to use the financial resources for profitable and viable small businesses so as to obtain the highest returns to Dominica. They're also bound in the credit activities to exercise good judgment in the choice of business, the finance, and in the training, business advisory, and counseling services they provide, while maintaining the strictest levels of confidentiality in dealing with credit affairs, clients' affairs. Also, they're bound and committed to support, encourage, and develop entrepreneurs whose talents, hard work, and management skills will effectively utilize available resources for the benefit of Dominicans. So today we'll be talking about the sources and resources together, because this is a brilliant idea for us. So we all know that you're joining us. Call a friend who may be talking with you from school or from a neighbor who's been talking about a business idea, or you may have a brilliant business idea, or an ordinary idea that has been haunting you. You wake up in the morning with that idea. You go to school with that idea, or you go to work, you come from work with that idea. Listen, we can make that idea become profitable for you. And that's what will be done through the NDFD and through the airwaves of Q95. So let me just head to Mr. Dumas. Okay, so our last program on Tuesday, we were
which is
talking
our first
our
ever
first episode. Yes,
episode.
yes.
You know, Nature Isle Business Buzz,
Mhm.
under, of course, the legendary, right? Do you agree, Mr. Jumas, right?
I definitely agree.
The
And I
legendary
think
Franklin
The two
Moses.
culprits. You're responsible. The two culprits.
So the
were-
first of
Yeah.
the many. Speaking about that, that was, in my opinion, a really great start
Yeah.
to this to this era, so to speak, right? And I really had a great time. Speaking, of course, a little bit of a review. Speaking of course, with our executive director over at the NDFD,
Oh,
Mr.
yes,
Titus
yes.
Joseph, and of course the winner of the last Green Innovation Summit,
Yes.
and the CEO of Herbal Harmony, Rachel
yes.
Schillingford.
Schillingford.
I think we had a great time discussing
Yes.
a lot
excellent.
of insightful things with them. And this episode, which is the second, right? We have another, shall I say, stalwart when it comes to business development here in Dominica. And I'm proud to say that he is part of my team over at NDFD. So, Mr. Jumas, you are here. How does it feel being our second guest of this Franklin Moses era of the Nature Isle Small Business Buzz?
I feel honored because I grew up not pinpointing your age, frankly.
You will say
But
I'm a dinosaur. Okay, everybody knows I'm a dinosaur.
But I grew up, and one of the media personalities who really struck me because it came across as authentic, genuine, and real, right? And persons across the region can attest to Franklin and what he has done, what he will do, and is doing right now. So it's a privilege to always work with you.
Thank you. Thank you so
I don't want to say that we didn't bring you back into the limelight. It was just stars aligning.
Thank
That's
you.
true.
Yes,
That's
that's
true.
true. I
Just
appreciate
as
that.
aligning.
Thank you so much.
And it's a privilege being back in the studios of Q95. I mean, I met my wife at Q95. You know,
Oh,
really? Yeah, so
Wow.
Okay, then.
there's a history here at Q95.
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
always privileged to be back here.
Yes.
Nice.
You wanna big her up?
Yes,
You
she's
Yeah.
probably on her way. Mrs. Dumas, and musically she goes by the name V. So for persons who've heard that name, that's my beautiful wife.
Wow.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, V, for
Outstanding
loaning
singer.
him on to us this afternoon.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
So how did you feel
Me?
about the first ever?
Oh, what I loved about it is that it was
The first
seamless. It was
Mm.
seamless, and we all contributed at the right time. So we really nailed our expertise on the head.
And you were dropping bars the last time, like just,
yeah. But
the what you call it, the poet in you.
oh, the poetic side, yeah. I
came
I
out.
mentioned the word "wind beneath her wings," and they like that one. But then it was originally done by "You are the wind beneath my wings," and we had it because Rachel. I was mentioning that I saw the product at Chillingford's and at Whitchurch, HHB Whitchurch, and I was drawn to it because I'm into marketing and so on. But the packaging. And when we're talking about that, how do you guys encourage people for branding and positioning of products? And when we spoke to her, she said she came up with all her ideas. And I have no doubt because she was shy at the Green Innovation, which I'm coming to ask you a question about that summit. And she was shy, and then she was selected, and now her shyness is gone. She's got her both hands into it, her head into it, her business. She has a mattress, yeah, and inside the mattress there's all the ideas, and so we're grateful that she was able to be our first inaugural interview regarding the program. But I'm coming back to you, Mr. Thomas, and you're going to tell us if it's possible. I know it's possible. That you're going to tell us about the Green Innovation Summit and the platform. Or break it open for me this afternoon.
Now, for the persons who do, so this is a summit, right? But in its truest form, it's an opportunity for small businesses or just persons in general, because persons registering don't necessarily have to have an existing business. It's just the objective in the end to materialize that idea and turn it into something that can generate funds for you. All right.
Mhm.
So the Green Innovation Summit I'm passionate about it now because I'm a recent addition to the NDFD team. So I wasn't present for the first two,
Okay.
but I have fallen in line and I am passionate about it. And am literally, for the entire date of today, I have been singing the songs of the Green Innovation Summit.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So I recently came from the Public Service Union building at a youth division event, and there were lots of young entrepreneurs.
Wow.
And our first winner, Jody Dublin. So to align everything, they're all familiar with her. Now I explained to them that the Green Innovation Summit was her launch pad. She has said it. Our guest who will come on later
Yeah.
will reiterate that because she has said it as well on JL Joseph's Live and everywhere for how they came in, how they have developed the ideas in business, their personal growth, the partnership and relationship with NDFD. It's like a forever long-term consulting partnership, but we don't charge.
Oh, wow.
It's because we
Okay.
are invested in developing the ideas, and
Yes.
that's what the summit is about. An idea to make positive change, whether in waste management, recycling, water management, and
Energy efficiency.
energy efficiency.
And then two more. We cannot forget the two others. We have, did you mention waste management
Yes.
already?
Yes.
Recycling, water management, sustainable agriculture,
Sustainable agriculture.
right? And we're missing one more. We'll remember it.
Remember it. Yeah. I think we added one this year after we understood
Yes,
like
yes.
the scope of the
Mhm,
summit.
mhm.
But it's basically encouraging persons with an idea because there's how can you make positive change? We consume things every day, frankly, and as a natural byproduct of that is waste, right?
Yes. Yes.
But a lot of the waste materials can be used to do something.
Give me a brief example. First thing that comes to my mind is bananas, like banana peel. I know that can be made into fruits and things for cakes, but tell me.
Okay, so keeping with the banana, and I gave that example today. Now, with the banana tree or plantain tree, the only thing that persons are focused on is the actual fruit,
Yes.
right? But did you know that the actual stalk, the tall part that supports the banana,
Yeah.
can be used to make fertilizer?
No. I didn't
That's
know.
one.
Okay.
Can be used to make fertilizer, and also animal feed because animal feed is very expensive.
Oh.
So
okay.
there's a new
Innovation.
innovation where persons they slice it thinly, they ferment it, and it makes very very good animal feed for all animals. And there's studies to prove that it even helps in poultry. The eggs come out healthier, larger,
Oh,
and
okay.
the actual fowls become better.
So it's a holistic plant
A
then.
holistic
Okay,
plan.
okay.
Because this is something that you would have normally thrown away.
Yeah.
Also, it can be used to make fabric, persons make mats, rugs out of those things.
Yeah.
True.
So all of those things, but this is things that we have thrown away, right, on the farms.
Yeah, because when I was growing up, they would make the bread in the ovens. We had our local ovens. They would take a piece of the banana leaf and put it on the bread. And it would give it the whole atmosphere a different scent, a different flavor, a different intensity.
Yep.
So I'm happy that I didn't even know that. And we are supposed to be banana products. So yeah, I'm impressed because now we are beginning to, there's something called using our natural resources.
Yep.
And experimenting with it, which is good.
So therefore,
Mhm.
if Mr. Jumas, if for example, I'm someone who has that kind of idea, right, and that I believe will fall under the sustainable agriculture
Correct.
kind of theme, right? So I can submit that idea to NDFD,
Yep.
right, and then from there hope that I get selected to be part of the summit. Is that correct?
That is correct. And there
By
are
the way,
several ways.
Now I remember the other theme. That's renewable energy.
Renewable energy.
So let us repeat that one more time. The environmental areas are the following: water management, waste management, sustainable agriculture, renewable energy, energy efficiency, and recycling. So any aspiring green entrepreneur
Mhm.
who would like to be part of the Green Innovation Summit can can think of idea within those themes or within
Parameters.
parameters,
Yeah.
any of those themes. Is
Yeah.
that correct?
That is correct. And registration is still open. There's a buzz going on right now, and I'm happy to say that a lot of young persons have expressed interest, even pitched some of their ideas. And I told them, it's amazing. I probably should have just recorded you one time and you just submit it to NDFD. But registration is open until April 9th. So persons can register. You can go on our Facebook page. We have the Green Innovation Summit linked. So it's pinned, and there is a Google Docs form that you can fill out. That's one method of submission. You can come in to NDFD, and not surprising, tomorrow we will be having staff dedicated waiting on you to come in, and we can assist you with registering right on the spot in our conference room. So you can come get some AC while registering for that sustainability.
When you say it's the end of the for registration again?
April 9th.
April 9th. So you basically have another 14 days, 15 days to get yourself registered for this summit. And you will not be alone. And your ideas are, if we know that your ideas are original, so do not be fearful in stepping forward, because you never know that your ideas and your small business intuitions can make you like our first guest, which is Mrs. Miss Shillingford and Richard Shillingford, and our next guest coming up in just about, let's say, 12 minutes or so. She's not here with us personally, but we do that technologically via the telephone. And today we're not keeping it a secret. It's all about the business buzz and all the ingredients. We talk about her products, her projects, where we can get them, what do they do, what are the fundamentals, what are the elements of the development, and the plans for launching into maybe the Caribbean and the wider world. So we're about to take a short break, but just to remind you once again, this is the second edition of Nature Island Small Business Buzz, brought to you in collaboration with the National Development Foundation, one of the major engines in this giant forward machinery, national machinery that empowers and establishes small businesses in Dominica. We'll tell you how they do it financially and otherwise, and how they encourage financial and creative growth of small businesses in Dominica. Let's take a break. This is Q95, and then the FD is Nature Island Small Business Buzz. We'll be right back in a short moment.
Your side woman a little brooks. Her man a little brooks. But she telling you she want a BBL. But most importantly, you cannot say bottom on the radio. So NDFD is giving best business loans up to $20,000, and here's how you can get yours. You working a 9 to 5? Yes, sweet. You can get up to $10,000. True, now boy. Your business must be registered. You have to be employed for 18 months. Salary deduction only. No guarantor required. You're getting a free add-on DNO for 1 month. 100 free business cards. No, but really and truly, what again you want? So what about the 20,000? It's the same thing, except you must provide business records. And that's for people who are self-employed. Call them or WhatsApp them 275-6859. Go and get your BBL. You deserve it.
Blue water's fussy identified. Somebody pass blue water. Somebody bring blue water. Somebody get blue water. Ready now. When you feel it hard, take a blue water spray. If you need it, take a blue water spray. If you need it, take a blue water spray. If you need water, take a blue water spray. Water. Somebody pass blue water. Somebody bring blue water. Somebody get blue water. Blue water.
Locally distributed by Fine Foods Inc.
Ooh, oh, oh, KFC. Ooh, oh, KFC. Looking for some place to go. Variety knows for so. KFC. Grab your family and your friends. Join in the experience. KFC. It's the place to be. Made for you and me. KFC. KFC. It's finger licking good.
Somebody book here like the Michelle. Mouvement créole à Soukir. Tout le monde créole pour attention. Comité pour études créole Dominique. Et puis Radio QFM qui présenté. Mouvement créole. Tous les mardis soirs en 6 après-midi. Information, blague, interview, l'histoire, proverbe, discussion, reportage, apprendre à parler et puis écrit créole. Lien avec ton peuple créole. Bon musique créole. Mouvement créole. À nous faire un rendez-vous, messieurs, mesdames, tous les mardis soirs. QFM qu'elle frappe avec bon power créole. Sans sa participer, qui est nous rapidement là? Mouvement créole à seconde station QFM. Branchez avec nous tous les mardis soirs 6h pour Mouvement créole. Matchez ça!
Dominica Q95 Radio is open for your business in collaboration with the National Development Foundation of Dominica. Get ready to join Q95 Radio and NDFB for the start of Small Business Buzz, a live radio.
And we're back on the Nature Isle Small Business Buzz, of course, with your strategic coach here, Donald Bercasio, and the one and only Franklin Moses. This is, of course, once again, the Nature Isle Small Business Buzz, where local ideas grow big. So thanks for staying with us. Up next, of course, we're going to talk more with Mr. Jumas here, the business support specialist at the NDFD, about the up and coming Green Innovations Summit. Franklin?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, what's in it for me? What are the benefits I'm going to get if I had my business and I'm registering eagerly and anticipating much from the Green Innovation Summit? What's in it for the small business owner?
Okay, well, for what I want to start by saying again is you do not need to have a business to register for the summit,
Oh,
right? That's why we're encouraging. Again, it's from 18 to 45. But if you're a 17-year-old and you have an amazing idea, by all means, it's not just set in black
Or
and
if
white.
you're 46, 47.
47.
You know?
On the other side of that.
Yeah.
So what's in it is, firstly, money makes the world go round, right?
Yeah.
So
And
there's obviously cash and kind prizes to be won, handsome cash and kind prizes.
You mean like me, so? Thank you very much. I'll take that. Thank you. Sit down.
Yeah. So I wanted to start with that because persons often equate their time and energy with money. So it's not a waste of time. But not just in that, persons are going to get the opportunity to meet with subject matter experts, right? On the different facets of developing the idea, one, as well as how do they turn that idea into a real business that can generate income?
Yeah.
Right? Because some persons may have a great idea, but don't know how to get it to the right people, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not just have a product and people will just buy. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately.
Okay.
Right? So you're going to meet with subject matter experts on financial management, your psychological development, physical health, everything, marketing, everything, right?
Innovation.
Ideation.
And pitching.
Definitely, because that's the key part of the summit. They will be able to develop those ideas, but the final day is the pitching event where you get to present that idea after getting opportunities to hone, refine, sandpaper the edges, everything. So when you pitch it, it's going to be like, wow.
Yeah.
That's the effect.
Perfect part of the engine for growth and movement.
Exactly.
And profit.
Yep.
And profit too.
And they will get to meet with mentors.
Oh,
and that's a very important part.
Yes. Yeah.
So being able to meet with persons that they know or they are seeing who are successful small business persons.
Okay.
How did they get there? The path to the channel. Because if we can help you not go through some of the hurdles they did, we are fast forwarding your success.
Nice.
Right? So this is an integral part of the summit, meeting with mentors that they know, and we are accumulating a power-packed team of mentors, I can assure you. And we'll be launching them, so you can look out on our social media pages. We'll be launching them. Very powerful mentors that will offer value and their time, the mentors' time, because right now these people are booming. So taking the time out to give back and share some of the ideas. We're moving away from that area where persons sort of held things close because I only want this for me.
Yes.
We want the development of all small business persons and Dominica in general.
Yeah. So basically, you're saying and you're suggesting that if you are encouraging young people or persons with the ideas, new business ideas, they do not have they can walk without the fear of having to fall and have setbacks by following the track already trodden on by the successful one. So you can avoid the pitfalls.
Exactly.
Nice. Okay. Let me just bring you up to date one more time that at the end of the day, committed to fostering the use of the talents of the management and staff, as he has mentioned, to help gain satisfaction and fulfillment from their work, to reward them as best as we can, to hold them accountable for achieving well-articulated objectives and recognize the contribution to the achievements of our objectives. Having said that, there was Mrs. Yes, Donnie, you were going to say
No,
something?
I'm just want to clarify, because I just got a message here. So how do they really register? What do they
And-
need to know?
and
Oh,
it's-
what? Sorry, what do they need to do
Yeah.
to register?
Well, and back up to this question: day, time, and where. Over this. So this
Yes. Yeah. So we have several mediums available. Persons at any corner of Dominica can register. Like I said, on our Facebook page, there is the Green Innovations post, and on that post there is a Google Docs form. So you just click that form, it immediately takes you to register your name, what problem you're solving, and so on. Right?
Mhm.
That is one method.
Mhm.
If some persons if you feel more confident in just speaking the idea, you're not sure how to put it down on paper,
Yeah.
you can just record a short video.
Nice.
A short video, right?
Mhm,
No
mhm.
more than 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes.
Mhm.
You may not need all that time, right?
Yeah.
Just record that video and you can send it in to us at NDFD.
Yeah.
If you go on our page, we have several methods of communication. You can send it to me via WhatsApp, 275-6859. You can send it to our email address, ndfd at cwdom.dm. You can send it to us, again, like I said, via WhatsApp, email. However, if you want, you can come in. We have the physical forms printed, so someone can assist you, or you can sit at NDFD and fill it out. If you need assistance right there, we can assist with that.
Yeah.
And again,
Mhm.
tomorrow we will be awaiting persons. So
Okay.
our conference room, we are there to assist persons with registration
Tomorrow at the NDFD.
at the end.
And tomorrow, I understand there's something happening as well.
Yes. So our monthly event. So we have the marketplace. So this is like a micro version of our popular curl in the streets. So tomorrow there will be person, you'll get food, Franklin.
But
Your lunch?
You should say it earlier. You should say it a long time ago.
So if you're looking to get Franklin lunch, you can come to NDFD tomorrow. You would get tasty lunch. And we're still hoping, if black pudding is still on the menu, you will get smoked
Oh,
meat.
that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Mm.
Smoked meat. You will get your essential oils. You will get beaded jewelry with a story and history behind it.
Oh, wonderful.
Just come in.
We love that. Yeah.
Just come in.
Mhm.
So we'll be there expecting you. Come support the small businesses. Again, this is why we are here, to develop small businesses and help them move from small to medium and large.
Yes.
Eventually.
Eventually, yes. Okay. So as we take a little look on the clock on the wall that tells us that it's about time that we take a big bite into one of our treasured customers and persons and personality that has been able to take and run with the baton of success, along with the assistance from the NDFD regarding her small business. Well, actually, it's a great business. And it's a business buzz on the buzz in the afternoon. We say buzz because we're talking about honey and bees, and we want to be happy. So what am I going to do with Be Natural? Should I allow you guys to introduce her, Sister Terry? Let me leave. I'm going to pass on the baton to either to Mr. Dumas or to Mr. Donald.
Well, we would like to welcome on air, of course, the bee queen herself, Mrs. Terry Henry Lovell of the very popular Be Natural company, brand, and products. Terry?
Hello,
Hi,
Terry.
hi.
How are you doing? Welcome to the Small Nature Channel Small Business Buzz.
Thank you very much.
How was your day?
The day is busy.
Okay. Well, we
Busy
understand.
bee as always.
Well, it has to be because it's Be Natural. Okay. So I know Donald and Mr. Dumas, the two D's, are with me, and I'm going to let them. Well, let me first ask a question. Um, how did you come up with the idea be natural? But it's not because I'm into linguistics and language. I'm into be natural. But you have be natural, which is B and double E. How did you come up with that, and what drew you to the nectar of your business?
You have a good way with words.
Well, thank you very
Oh.
much. Thank you.
So yes, I mean, it actually was like a little divine inspiration, I would say. It encompasses everything. The name of the business encompasses everything about the business, the bees, and of course the fact that everything that we do is natural, 100% natural. So it was a no-brainer, and we're inviting people to be natural with be natural.
Yeah, I got it. I got that one. And so now tell us, how did you come up with the idea? Now, how did the idea meet you? And tell us about how you started it.
Okay, so I've always been doing work that is to do with nature and wellness. That's my field. And yet, after Maria, I had a little change of direction, and I realized I needed to change path a little bit, partly because of the circumstances of the time, and partly because it was just time, you know. And I was drawn to bees, and I really cannot tell you how and why. I think again it was divine guidance.
Mm-hmm.
I was suddenly drawn to bees, and I started making products for my friends and family, and I got my hands on some beeswax,
Mm-hmm.
and I've never looked back.
Where did you procure the wax from? Your neighbor, your friend, or did you?
Right. So I actually bought some wax from a beekeeper because I wasn't keeping my own bees at the time.
Mm-hmm.
That was the next step in the business, was to actually become a beekeeper. So I started working with a beekeeper, buying wax, and then eventually I became a beekeeper, and then I married a beekeeper.
Oh, okay. So you really be natural. That's interesting. Oh, good. Tell us more.
Oh, which one?
No, okay. So I'm good at yeah. You were saying
No, I'm just asking which one.
So you
The love story or the business side or everything.
so you have, prior to you having your own business. Tell us about, so you do have your own cadre of beekeeping,
Yes.
right? And that's
Yes.
so that your husband and you both complement each other.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes, definitely.
So part of your information we have is that Be Natural creates a multi-award-winning natural skincare products with resources from Dominican beehives. Now we try to arrange the natural deodorants, lip balms, body butter, body balms, propolis products, candles, and more. Now tell us, take it from what I've just said and pitch yourself regarding how do you make it? How did you come up with the ideas? Were you experimenting? Did you get the ideas? Just tell us.
Yes. So I've been actually making natural products for myself since my teens.
Mhm.
And so it wasn't something new, but I did some training and developed a line of products. Painstakingly developed a natural deodorant because I knew it's something that we need.
Mhm.
I needed it. I was looking for that product and couldn't find it. And I'm really passionate about wellness and doing things that help nurture our wellness on a daily basis. So something as simple as a deodorant, you put it on every day, and that can impact your health. So we're putting it on a very sensitive area under our arm, and putting something with chemicals in that area, it can spread throughout the body and cause a number of negative health impacts. So it was something I was really drawn to develop. And when I did develop it, I got it tested, clinically tested, with a group out of Guadeloupe. They sent it to France. So it's been clinically tested at a lab in France
Wow.
so that it's safe
Yes.
and non-irritant for skin. And now it's one of our signature products. We're
Mhm.
exporting around the region. It's a well-loved product by many Dominicans and abroad. And we're just happy that it's taken on a life of its own, and it's helping people to stay healthy, and use a local product that has so many, benefits, holistic benefits.
Well, let me just help you here. Additionally, that your Be Natural natural deodorant, and let me just proudly say it has no harmful ingredients. It's 100% natural. Number two, it allows our bodies to perspire without odor. And number three, these healthy ingredients moisturize our skin and works in harmony with our body. And that was the original intention, to cut out all the other artificial and harmful ingredients that clog pores and block sweat glands and aluminum fragrances and other chemicals that may have negative health impacts on our bodies, right?
Yes.
And so that,
Definitely.
yeah. So let me head it quickly to the next question. Now, you also have the natural lip balm. So you have, give me some ideas of the flavors that you have and some of the benefits of using your product.
Yeah, so again, you're putting something on your body in a very sensitive area. You put something on your lips, you're bound to ingest some of it, right?
Yeah.
You may lick your lips, a little bit goes in your mouth, and you may think, oh, that's just something, it's small, but compounded over time, these things can make an impact. And then you go find out, okay, my hormones are out of whack, or, I have an issue in my body. You never know. Like, we're just bombarded with chemicals from so many different areas, right? And there's some things that you can't do anything about it. It's in maybe the air we breathe. It's in something that you don't have control over. So if you do have control over certain things, it's best to make the right choice. And my mission is to provide products that enable people to make that choice, that's healthier for them, healthier for their, environment, and just healthier all around. That they don't have to worry about, am I putting something toxic on my mouth?
Yes.
So that's really the mission behind all the products, is just to provide something that's a healthy, natural product that people can feel safe using.
Let me give you an additional free radio commercial. So apart from the stuff that you have, I'm going to give you a free commercial right here. Don't forget to go to Be Natural, 100% natural lip balms, flavors: sweet rose, ginger mint, juicy citrus, mint kiss, bush tea, and lavender. The benefits include moisturizing and protecting, non-toxic and safe, no artificial flavors, soothing to skin, suitable for all ages. Remember, you want to be natural, Be Natural, 100% natural body balms. That was free.
Wow. Thank you.
And there's more, we have flavors like Healing Hands, Minty Food, Tropical Spice, Calm Balm, Beard Balm, Blissful Baby, Vapor Rub. And all the benefits are deeply moisturizing, protective beeswax, healing aromatherapy, non-toxic and safe, great for gifts, and reusable containers. Okay, I'll send you an invoice. And then
And my mobile banking details is the following.
yeah, that's right. The mobile, yeah. Let me quickly ask any questions you want to talk about. You want to tell us your platform where people can know more about your products and ways it's
Yes.
available. Yeah, Terry.
Yes, sure. Well, the products you can check out benaturalbalm.store on. That's my website. So it's www.benatural.store. And I'm everywhere on social media, Be Natural Balm. And yeah, I'm pretty easy to find. It's most of the supermarkets and pharmacies carry at least the deodorants, and ZEBL has almost all the products. So I'm pretty much out there everywhere. Thanks to NDFD, who got me started.
That is what I'm about to tell you. How did the NDFD help you?
Yes.
Tell me about the process.
Well, they actually gave me my first loan to start the business. And I'm kind of amazed that they did because I was changing direction. I did have a good track record in wellness and, natural health, but I was really changing my whole business model. And they did take a chance on me. And I started off very small scale, a small batch, and was able to grow from there. When I needed more products, they extended the loan, and I was able to build the business up again. to the point where I was able to just pay off that loan, go back and get another one for something else.
Of course.
That's the purpose of the exercise.
Yeah, so I've always been able to rely on NDFD, that, you know, they're supportive, they're encouraging, they understand small business. You know, they really, really get it that you're a small business. You may not have every single document, but they'll help you, they'll guide you. So I felt like I was already part of the NDFD family, and then I entered the Green Summit, and I became even more of the family.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so
No,
yes,
I was just about to
but
say that they gave your idea wings to open up and
yes,
fly. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
yes, yeah. I mean, the idea I pitched at the summit was
And that was
a reuse.
back in 2023, right, Terry?
Yes, that was 2023. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And I pitched the idea of doing a reusable deodorant container, which has now, I have a prototype, I have a physical prototype, it's been 3D printed,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just looking into manufacturing that. Actually, I have to do a little copywriting or trademarking of the actual design before I then send it out to be manufactured, because it's like very, it's a bespoke design. It's really for my product. So we're really looking forward to launching that next phase of the sustainability of the product, because I don't really feel comfortable with using so much plastic. It's just one of those things that, you know, it's
Not good for the
convenient in
environment.
the modern world.
Yes, yes.
Yes. I mean, we did experiment. We did do our deodorant in an eco tube for a little while, but consumers had a little difficulty using it. It wasn't as user friendly. So we've come up with this other idea, and now it's physical, it's there, it works. We're just moving into now getting it to the stage where it's manufactured, and we can roll out a truly sustainable product down to the packaging.
Wow, outstanding.
Terry-
Outstanding work.
Yeah, thanks. Terry, I know your husband will be calling you honey because you use so much honey. So let me just bring it up to people. It's hydrating and moisturizing. It's antibacterial. It's rich in antioxidants, health and help healing and of tissue repair and tissue repair, soothing and anti-inflammatory. And that honey that you use is a golden elixir made by bees from flowers, nectars, and it's prized for its delicious and sweet taste. At Be Natural, your business, you practice sustainable beekeeping, harvesting honey during different seasons with care and respect for the bees. By working in harmony with the bees, you produce pure, raw honey that is rich in vitamins and powerful enzymes. So, before you had your own, before you met the king of bees, your husband, did you have established beekeepers providing you with your stuff around Dominica, or there's a special area that you source it from?
Yes, I still work with other beekeepers as well. I'm part of the beekeepers cooperative, and I'm always, you know, looking out for other beekeepers to supply us with ingredients. I mean, Dominica is quite unique in the way that we keep our bees, and you know, the fact that most beekeepers don't use any chemicals in their hives, so that sets us apart from maybe other. That's why I won't import beeswax, for instance. I won't use, you know, anything imported. We're very much focused on using stuff from Dominica hives, and we work closely with our beekeepers, and you know, to supply us the best ingredients.
Yeah, and just one other question: where do you export to apart from Dominica?
Say that again.
Where do you export? Where, if throughout the region, have you already penetrated the regional markets?
Yes.
Yes,
So
tell us.
we are in Guadeloupe.
Mm-hmm.
In about, I think, 9 or 10 pharmacies in Guadeloupe.
Wow.
We're in 2 stores in Barbados, and we also ship to about 2 stores in St. Martin. We just shipped like a couple of weeks ago to Antigua. So there, we now have a distributor there, and we are looking at Grenada and St. Vincent and St. Lucia. Yeah.
Outstanding.
That's five or six regional countries already.
Yes, yes. So the goal of Be Natural is to really be a Caribbean brand. You
Mm.
know, a lot of people say, "Oh, export to the UK and the US." I feel like it's important that we have something made in the Caribbean, and
Mhm.
my primary market is the Caribbean.
And I
You know,
prophesy
so
you're going to be in Jamaica shortly. I know that we're going
I
to.
can't wait. I can't wait. actually, actually, recently a friend of mine gave Buju Banton one of my products, and so we have a picture of Buju holding my product.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I know that the Marley brothers were also given some of my products while they were here for Creole Fest. So I'm just waiting
Oh.
for the call. I'm waiting for the call.
How did I know you're going to Jamaica? You are going to Jamaica. I mean, the next 6 months, you're going to hear from the Mali brothers, and you're going to hear from
Yeah.
Buju. Yeah, they're
Yes.
gonna call, or you're going to tell somebody, or they're going to tell somebody. I prophesy that you're going to go into the Jamaica market, and then you're going to relax and send me on a vacation around the world. And I'll just be natural about it. Yeah. Okay, gentlemen, any final questions? We have Mr. Dumas here with us, and
What I really want to do, I promise this to Terry. I want this is genuine. This is not paid, not because of our relationship with NDFD.
okay.
Everyone knows just out of Carnival, the entire country was under the Widim flu.
Yes.
Right? Everyone was under that
Oh,
flu.
absolutely.
But I came across this product. Actually, my wife
What's
bought
the name?
it.
Sorry, what's the name of the flu again?
Widim.
With him. All right.
So my wife, so the flu, so I got COVID very badly. So every
Yeah.
time I get the flu, my wife gets very frantic about it.
Okay.
So my wife bought this product. So she came home with it. She said someone told her, forget about the cough syrups and so on. It's a spray. Just spray it in the back of your throat. So I'm a little skeptical. And I'm like, okay, this is natural. Let me give it a try. And I didn't even see the name on the bottle. She
Okay.
sprayed it for me. And I can tell you that since then, and it's not just this carnival, since February, I've gotten the flu 3 times. And this is all that I use. Terry has a propolis spray
Mm-hmm.
for your throat.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, this, I don't get soft throat. It helps with my immune system. I never miss a day of work.
Okay.
Even being under the weather, I come to work. My cough is just on and off on.
Yeah.
But for how even when I was taking cough syrups, what it would still the flu would still get me.
Yes.
But with the propolis, oh my god.
Yeah. Instant defense.
Oh my god.
Now you're telling me that. Okay, I'm now seeing it right before me. Honey is used in the propolis and honey throat spray, the propolis
Yes.
and honey face lotion, the propolis and honey body lotion, and the honeycomb soap. How do you get that honey? Does the soap look like a honeycomb?
Yes.
It does.
The pattern of the soap is honeycomb, and it's made with beeswax and honey. We actually collaborate with another local business to produce those soaps. We use Nature's Caress,
Mhm.
and we provided her with the mold and some of our key ingredients, and then she works her magic and creates our soaps for us. And then my daughter hand paints every bee in gold with like a special gold mica, which is, it's actually very natural. So, so it's a
Wow.
real collaborative project, the soap. So we're really proud of those.
Okay, I'm going to give you the final word now.
I have a question for her.
Okay, good.
Yeah, just one question for you, Terry. So far your entrepreneurial journey has been really, outstanding, in my view, and I know you had to start somewhere, like you said, right? For those who are listening right now, those who are, thinking of going into business, those people who look up to you and watch you with admiration and respect,
And maybe envy.
can you tell us, like, what are probably the greatest lessons that you can impart, with them and teach them with regard to your entrepreneurial journey?
Okay, so I think that, you have to start with yourself. really understand yourself and what you're doing, right? But you don't have to have everything mapped out when you start, because I certainly didn't. I think it's a case of following the breadcrumbs. One success will lead to another success. I didn't start out with an entire range of products that you see today. I started off with a lip balm, which I used to carry around, Rosa, and ask people, would you like to buy a lip balm? So you have to start somewhere, and start simple. Like, I started with a whisk and a jug on a very small stove. And then as I've been able to grow, I've been able to invest in the business. I've received grants that help the business. So we've been able to grow slowly. Like, you don't get everything at once, and you don't have to have everything in place before you start.
Wow.
I think it's very important that you just start where you are and be prepared. Like, the first set of labels you do are going to look kind of off. Like, you're going to look back and go, oh, they don't look good. But that's part of it. Like, if you start waiting until everything is perfect, you just give yourself too many excuses.
Indeed.
You need
Beautiful.
to start, and this summit is a perfect way to get going. Like, just being a part of the environment, getting information, and just challenging yourself to, bring forth your idea. Because sometimes it's when you speak it to others or try to explain it, it makes more sense to you. You can see your own areas of strengths and weaknesses when you're actually explaining it to others. And I think overall, you really have to be prepared to work hard and be consistent. Show up. Just show up at everything, everywhere, as much as you can. Be consistent, because when you start, nobody knows you. They don't know what you do. They may think,
capable of,
who is this? Yeah, who is this? Why are they trying to sell me a lip balm? But when they see you, like, for the 20th time, they must think, okay, well, she's sticking at it. She must have something. And people respond to consistency. And your business will grow with consistency. It's a valuable thing. Just, don't give up. You may have to pivot. You may have to turn. You may have to sacrifice. But just keep going.
Yeah.
And believe in yourself.
Wow.
The word is constant persistence will wear down their resistance.
And on that note, I'd
yes.
like to say, all hail the Queen Bee.
Most definitely. Oh, yeah. I like that.
Real Queen Bee.
So, thank you so much. This is what you've just said. I think it's quite appropriate for us to tell you. Thank you once again for your innovation, for your stick-to-itiveness, for your support into the small business persons who had their honeybees, and for you developing and cracking open this wonderful, innovative idea. And so we're going to let you go home now. And well, if you're home, go and cook something for us. We'll be passing by in about 25 minutes or so.
And our
Eh?
and our warmest regards to the king, of course.
The king,
right?
The king bee.
The King Bee.
Yeah,
Mr. Lovell, and of
Mr.
course,
Lovell, yes.
and the bees.
And yeah,
All of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Terry actually brought them when she did the pitch the last time in Green Innovation Summit.
All right.
The bees were there.
Ooh.
So I was so starstruck, when I saw them.
So you could ask, so what's the buzz?
What?
Okay, Terry, thank you very much, Terry. Henry Lovell, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon on our Small Business Buzz Nature Island. You've been a tremendous guest, and we wish you all the best and great luck in expanding. To remember, you're going to Jamaica, around the Caribbean, and around the world. And
don't forget us, eh?
And don't forget us. Okay. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
this is how we wrap up the end of our program for today. And we did just give you another opportunity to talk about the benefits of the Green Innovation Summit. Mr. Dumas, one more time.
Well, yes, I mean, Terry said it.
Okay.
She is living proof, her experience, what it does for you. So I think that's a real experience, because I couldn't be one just promoting it.
Yeah.
This is a testimony.
Testimony, yes.
That speaks for itself. So if you needed, and if you were contemplating, you were not sure.
And you had any doubt?
Yeah. Terry explained it to you from where she came, where she started, and we can all see where she is and where she is going.
Yes.
You can be the next. I don't want to say be something,
Yeah,
but be something.
You can be something.
You can be something.
And become something.
Become something.
Yes.
Exactly.
So, over $20,000 worth of training, mentorship, and networking opportunities A few of the benefits that participants can gain from the summit: they've got training, you got business support, networking, privileges, and the opportunity to go home with cash prizes in your poquito. And
We want to big up, of course, the entire NDFD staff, and of course the entire Green Innovations team. Our team that are here in the studio right now. We have Mr. Leblanc,
Yep.
of course, and Mr. Owen Vidal of Ozone Media. Let's not forget our
Sean,
buddy there,
y-
DJ Sean
yes.
himself, and everybody who are listening.
Who made it a point of duty
yes,
to listen
definitely.
today. Yeah, you make great company as always. So, on behalf of Mr. Donald Bocasio, excuse me, and Mr. Dumas right here with us, we want to thank you once again for joining us for the second edition of Nature Island Small Business Buzz on behalf, no, I should say in collaboration with the National Development Foundation and Q95 Radio, the big station. My name is Franklin Peter Moses. On behalf of all of our staff here at the Q95 Radio, we want to wish you a very pleasant evening and see you again on Tuesday when we meet on radio face to face or via the telephone and via mass media. Until then, we love you. And remember to support what is our own, our local products, and remember to support the NDFD, your first choice for small business loans in Dominica. Thank you very much for joining us. Bye-bye.